Hey everyone, welcome back to MNMM IELTS. This is Manmohit. Now guys, in today's video, let's have a look at few key pointers for your IELTS writing task 1. So I would be sharing few of the most common mistakes that students make out there when they are preparing for the exam and when they actually give their exam. And those common mistakes are the ones because of which they do start losing their band score, and obviously they are able to get the desired band score in the other modules like your IELTS speaking, your reading and your listening, but they do struggle to get that desired score in the writing module, which is the most difficult one out there in your IELTS exam. So let's understand. So I would be sharing few key pointers. If you are already making those mistakes, keep a note of that so that you do not repeat the same mistakes after this video. And if you're not making those mistakes, that's well and good. It's going to be a good refresher for you. Starting with the very first one, let's have a look. It's memorizing a template. Now, template as in a structure. What students do is, and there are certain websites and other uh, resources, I would say, out there who do recommend memorizing just structure as in a set number of words which are already written. So you just memorize something, go and give your exam, type that down exactly the same thing, and then fit in your content in between that. Guys, understand one thing. IELTS exam is not a computer-based exam. Even though you give that computer-based IELTS, it is still being marked by a real human being, a real examiner. So when a real person is going to check your exam, if you have pre-written a text, pre-written a template, and you have just fitted your content in that, a real human being would easily identify the text which is not created on the spot and something which has been memorized beforehand. And the moment they do, it just jeopardizes all your band score. Like if you were aiming for 7 or 8, you are never going to get 7 or 8. You get stuck with either 4 or a maximum of 5, depending on what your language was, how many vocabulary words have you used, if your content made sense or not. But 5 is like the benchmark you would get. After that, you cannot increase it because they know you haven't really done your work. You're just memorized something and you're now just typing that down or writing that down word by word. So do make sure we are not just memorizing something and putting it down. We are actually creating something on the spot. Having simple words created on the spot is a lot better than memorizing the complex words. Always keep this thing in mind. Tip number 2, and the most common mistake in your IELTS task 1 is people start describing everything. Like if you have got a bar graph or a pie chart or normal diagram, anything like that, what students do is they'll just start memorizing, describing every single thing out of the given question. Guys, understand one thing, we also have to follow a word limit, which is at least 150 words. Yes, you can go a bit more than that, but it doesn't really mean you have to type like 300 or 400 words. The moment you do that, obviously that's not the right thing to do. Plus at the same time, the examiner who's going to mark your exam, they would also start deducting marks, because the more number of words you have, the more chance of you making a mistake. Yes, you have to type at least 150 words, but that's only 150 to 200 words that you're going to type. Keep one thing in mind, there's so many things that would be given on that bar graph or pie chart or anything. You cannot describe everything. You do not have that much word limit to do so. So do not even attempt to do that. Just pick up the main key features, and that's the main task. That's what the question wants you to do. Just describe the main features. If a trend is, there's a trend where something is highest, something is the lowest, something is in the middle, and then there's another few trends that they have given you. Just pick the main trends out there. What is the highest thing? What is the lowest thing? What's the middle thing? Pick the trends, major important information, main key features, main key points. Use those, jot them down, and move on to the next question. You cannot have every single thing out of the given question. Always keep this thing in mind. Thing number 3, another common mistake. Students start giving their own opinions or own suggestions. Okay, this thing is highest, this thing is lowest. So America needs to do this to make sure that they are not at the highest of this. If they do this, and this, they would start becoming better. No, you do not have to give your own opinion or suggestion. That's not what the question is about. You might have the extraordinary, let's say, suggestions out there, but that's not what IELTS need from you. They just want to have you pick up the main information, main key features out of the given text, out of the given question, have them noted down in your IELTS task 1, and that's about it. You do not have to create something from your own, is what I mean. That was thing number 3. Last but not the least is do not repeat words. Now, it's absolutely not possible for you to memorize a dictionary and start using different words for different paragraph. Yes, your vocabulary would be limited. All you can do is work on it to improve it, do a lot of practice just so you can start memorizing and learning new vocabulary words, so that it's enough for you to, if you are going to repeat a word, you're not going to repeat it, you're just going to use a synonym instead of it. If in one sentence you said the word important, in another sentence, do not say the word important, say the word significant. Instead of saying increasing, you can say the word increment. All these different synonyms. So do one exercise for me. Pick up the most, or make a list of the most common words that you feel are going to be the most repeated and most used ones. Words like important, increasing, decreasing, and so on. Make a list of all those words and then start jotting down the synonyms of those words. Look it up on Google or in the dictionary and start learning new synonyms of those important words, common words, so that in the exam when you use those extra words, when you actually end up using those words, you don't have to repeat those words again. You just use a synonym every single time, and that definitely shows the examiner that okay, this person has definitely got a better vocabulary, has got a good command over the language, and that definitely increases your band score because you are giving them a wide range of vocabulary. This is what I wanted to share in this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments down below, and me and Mohit will answer all of you as quickly as possible. All the best if you have got your exams coming soon. If you need any content from us, let's say if you are struggling in so and so, and if you want us to make videos based on those things first, you can again put that down in the comments below and we can start making videos on those things on a priority basis. Guys, all the best for your exams. Stay safe wherever you are, and I will see you all in the next video.